Manchester United is winning the Premier League. No. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I am Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I just want us to talk about the Manchester United versus Wolves game. Ladies and gentlemen, we can finally say the Premier League is finally back. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Okay, let's get into the video for today. So ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United on Monday beat Wolves 1-0. Now I know you expect me to be hyped, to be all excited. Manchester United is winning the Premier League. No. Listen, after that performance, the whole time I was just sitting there quiet, and my mom kept on looking at me like, why isn't she happy? She kept on asking me questions. I'm like, Mom, have you seen how they are playing? Like, it's so annoying. Listen, you want your team to win a game and you're like excited, thinking they'll win the league, but for Manchester United, they are grinding results. How are we grinding results on our first game of the season? Really? Like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I have a few points that I wrote down with regards to the game. I will start with the negatives because there are quite a lot. And the first thing that I want us to talk about is the midfield, which I think was poor. Listen, Bruno Fernandes yesterday had the worst game. Like, listen, we're used to Bruno's amazing passes, Bruno's goals, but yesterday he was just off. He had missed passes, he was losing the ball, he was failing to track back. Like, Bruno Fernandes' performance yesterday was poor. It was horrendous. I'm a huge Bruno Fernandes fan. I'm glad he's the Manchester United captain, but yesterday I was not impressed. Of all the Bruno Fernandes performances, I think that one has to be the worst because I couldn't even recognize. I was like, what's happening to Bruno? So yeah, Bruno Fernandes' performance yesterday was horrible. The other player that I want us to talk about is Mason Mount. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying this. Why did we buy Mason Mount? Others tell me, no, he's very good on the ball. He's going to give his all. Trust Eric Ten Hag for him to buy him. Then there's a reason. For me, ladies and gentlemen, I have never rated Mason Mount. I mean, we literally bought a player that was at Chelsea and was not doing well. And that's the player Manchester United was like, oh, wait, let's try and revive him. Like, really? So for me, even when the Mason Mount news came out, the Manchester United wanted to sign Mason Mount and then later signed on Mason Mount, I wasn't excited because I've never really rated Mason Mount. I don't see what people see. Maybe it's just me, but hey, that's about Mason Mount. The other player I want us to talk about is Casemiro. I feel like Casemiro yesterday was actually good. I know a lot of people will be like, oh no, Casemiro was off, but I think he was actually good. I don't think he had a bad performance. I hear a lot of people are like, oh no, he was off. I think Casemiro played well. I just think Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount were not tracking as fast enough. So, oh my gosh, why do I feel like my necklace is actually reflecting? Let me take it off. Just feel like it. Okay. Let me take my necklace off. I just feel like it will reflect. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So about Casemiro's performance yesterday, I know a lot of people are like he was a bit off. I think Casemiro performed very well. I think he always performs well. I just think Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount were not tracking back as often, and they were leaving Casemiro isolated on that midfield. Now, granted, I know a lot of people would say no, he's used to that, but listen, Casemiro is growing old. You don't expect Casemiro to cover the whole pitch like a Declan Rice would. I mean, he needs the support. He's no longer the young, energetic Casemiro we know. That's not to say that he's no longer still quality. He's still quality, but I think we need to sign another midfielder. Listen, if by the end of the transfer window, Manchester United don't sign another CDM and we're just saying, oh, we need Casemiro to, like, that won't work. Casemiro is always red card prone, first of all. So if we think we are going to have this whole entire season and have one CDM in Casemiro and then hope that Kobe Mino comes back fast, I mean, that's a kid, listen, then our season is as good as done. The other thing I want us to talk about is the forward line. Listen, Marcus Rashford is not a striker. No matter how much we try and force him to be a striker, Marcus Rashford is not a striker. And you could see that Manchester United is struggling without having an out-and-out number 9. Most teams, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Manchester United included, I feel like they all need an out-and-out striker. I won't stop talking about this, but hey, you can never know. But for me, I think we need an out-and-out striker. Rashford is not. I feel like Rashford is best coming from the left than as a forward. I think we need to put another person there, but it's sad we don't have one. Martial is injured. We bought Rasmus, who was apparently injured. I think that's the word I can use. So it's really worrying that we don't have an out and out striker, because we saw Rashford was out of it yesterday. Garnacho was trying here and there, but a bit selfish, but he was trying. Anthony, I feel like he's amazing. Anthony, okay. Anthony is good, right? He's our threat, but I feel like Anthony is so predictable. His way of play is predictable. Even the way he scores goals is predictable. Like the way he calls it is predictable. So I don't know, something needs to change about Anthony, but I don't know what it is. I think, yes, he's good, but he's too predictable. I mean, I feel like there's so much more that Anthony can do. He's good at running at players, yes, but I think there's something extra that he needs to do. So the other thing that I want us to talk about is the defense, which I think was okay yesterday. I mean, we did manage to keep a clean sheet, of which I think a lot had to do with Onana, but we're going to talk about that later. So I think Luke Shaw was amazing yesterday. I think Varane was amazing. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka, ladies and gentlemen, it's good seeing that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not afraid to go forward. Like, did you see him overlapping? I was like, Aaron, yes, this is what we want to see from you. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think, was amazing yesterday. There's not a lot of faults in that defense. I think they were good, but the only problem I have is with Martinez. Listen, I love Licha and I think he's an absolutely amazing defender, but he has to calm down. Yes, we love passion, yes, we love his aggression, but come on, it's not every time that he has to go in with a rough tackle. One of these fine days, we're going to have important games coming, and Licha is going to go with a rough tackle and he's going to get a red card, and all of us are just going to be like, wow. So honestly, I feel like, yes, we love him. Yes, he's aggressive. Yes, he fights for the badge, but I think he needs to tone it down. I don't know if it's just me, but I think he needs to control his tackles. It doesn't have to be rough all the time, because we are going to have a red card crisis at Manchester United. Casemiro is red card prone, and I'm pretty sure Martinez is red card prone. So I think Martinez needs to control his aggression, right? And his passion. Okay, so those were the negatives that I found with regards to the Manchester United game. The last one I want us to talk about is the style of play. Now, listen, I've been saying this. What is our style of play? We are yet to see Manchester United control a game. Right now, it feels to me we are playing a lot of counter-attacking football. Like, yes, we try to do the one-touch football, but we can only sustain it for a short period of time. After that, it seems we quickly revert to counter-attacking football. We are trying, yes, we are trying to embed the Ten Hag system of, one-touch football, possession-based football here and there, but we quickly move on to counter-attacking football. We cannot, for the longest period of time, keep on possession-based football. We are always running to counter-attack, and I think that's a big problem for me. I was hoping this season we'll see that Eric Ten Hag has embedded his style of playing the players, but it looks like we will have to wait for a little while longer. So for me, those are the negatives that I noticed in the Manchester United versus Wolves game. Other than that, I think it was interesting. Some of the positives. Listen, Onana, I've been telling people around me, I was like, listen, this guy is going to give me heart attacks if he starts playing as a goalkeeper slash defender slash midfielder. But can I say this? Yesterday, he behaved himself. I don't think he even went outside of his box. He was just inside. And listen, I think I haven't given Onana enough credit. He was able to make good saves yesterday. I love the way he commands his box. It was good to see. It was really good to see. What I expected and what I actually got was amazing, because I expected the worst, but what I got was good. So if Onana can keep on doing what he did against Wolves, then I have no problem with the guy. I was wrong. Or is it too soon to say that? But hey, I was impressed. I was really, really impressed. The other thing that I want to say that was positive, I think the substitutions were positive. I think Sancho looks good. Ericsson looked good. Okay, the only thing that I can say Mason Mount is good for is when Ericsson is tired, we can throw in Mason Mount. But I know they are not of the same level of quality. No, Ericsson is miles ahead. But yeah, so that's the only good thing I think. We can interchange these two. But other than that, listen, there are not so many positives. This is the first game, so we don't have to go overboard in looking at the negatives and criticizing so much. We can look at it and say, hey, this is just the first game. But still, we can look at it and see our weaknesses. I feel like we need a CDM apart from Casemiro. I don't think Casemiro can hold it down for us for the entire season. I think we need a striker. I'm hoping Rasmus can come and perform a miracle. We'll see. And apart from that, I think we're not so bad. Like, we're okay. We have a good squad. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on the Manchester United game. I think it was interesting. It's good to finally be back. Ladies and gentlemen, the Premier League is finally back. So yeah, so that's all I had for you guys today. Comment down in the comment section if you agree with my takes or if you don't. I am open to arguments. Respectful arguments anyway. So that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video.